doctors.
D-Day, my love. You know that poem you like? When I'm an old woman, I shall wear purple and a red hat that doesn't go and doesn't suit me. How does my bit go? That's right. And you can wear terrible shirts and grow more fat and eat 3 pounds of sausages at a go. Well, my shirts have been terrible for years, and I don't much like sausages, but this'll do.
It's all part of growing up.
And how would you know? Were you bullied?
It was a playground fight. Someone wins, someone loses. It's always been like that. Only nowadays they call it bullying. It'll sort itself out. Won't it, son? Maybe what he needs is some boxing lessons. Make a man out of you. Eh? Or, hey, kung fu.
I don't want to do kung fu.
No need, I suppose. Not today. Yes, I know. A place for everything, and everything in its place. But not today.
Bye then. See you later, yeah? And hey, you. No more fighting.
And that's it, is it? That's your contribution?
Not now, Donna.
You know, you just swan in and out. You expect me to pick up the pieces.
Picking up the pieces? Is that what you call it? Having a shouting match to the other boy's mother, like a sports schoolgirl. It's probably left more scars on the boy than a bit of pushing and shoving ever did. I've got to go.
Yeah, this isn't a joke, Ash.
I know it's not. I don't know what you want me to do. And I'm going to be late.
You know, I don't even want him to go to school today. That's how bad it's got.
Sweetheart, he's got to go to school.
Yeah, I know.
But maybe we could take up Mum and Dad's offer and put him through boarding school.
We've been through this already. You know, a private school education isn't worth it if it means we can't have time together to spend as a family.
Okay.
And I'm sure they have bullying at posh schools too. It's just crueler and better organised.
What do they say? An Englishman's home is his castle. Well, I think I should have dug a moat. Built a drawbridge too. No, you're right. I never was much of a handyman, was I? Now, what else can I do to slow them down? I know, I could pour boiling oil down from the upstairs window. No, I didn't mean it. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, damn. I meant to pick them up yesterday. Well, that's it, love. My mind's going. You're allowed to leave me now. I can't go now. Oh, they'd love that, wouldn't they? Me just walking out of here. They're probably out there now, watching, waiting. I'll phone.
Hello, Mill Health Centre.
Can I speak to Dr. Fenton, please?
I'm sorry, he's with the patient at the moment. I can make an appointment for you.
I need him to make a home visit.
Oh, well, actually, Dr. Clay's doing home visits today.
This is Toby Walsh, and I need a home visit and another prescription today. And it has to be Dr. Fenton. I know him and trust him. Oh.
Oh, charming. Can you fit another one in?
Oh, can't he come in? Maybe not.
Hannah Goodwin. And, Dr. Fenton, can I grab 5 minutes with you later, maybe at lunchtime?
Am I in trouble? Yes, of course you can, yeah. I'll be in my room.
Is everyone having a good day?
No, not especially.
All right-ish.
Could do with a holiday.
You bunch of moaning minis.
Oh, you obviously are.
Don't expect much sense out of her. She's been running around with a Mona Lisa smile on her face the last couple of days.
What's the secret?
Oh, just my usual sunny self, that and having lunch with a tall, dark, dashing man.
Oh, just running out?
Doesn't Ash treat you to lunch every now and again?
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? I'm lucky to see him for dinner and I have to cook it.
Right, I'm off.
Me too.
Can I talk to you later? After morning surgery. It's important.
Well, I've got to see Donna straight after, but we could do it after that. Yeah, why not?
Great.
Meanwhile, Hannah Goodwin. Hi, this one.
Mr. Walsh, it's Dr. Clay from the Mill Health Centre.
I don't know you.
You phoned the mill this morning for a home visit?
How do I know you're not with them?
With who?
Come to kick us out.
If I was one of them, how would I know that you'd phoned the mill?
Yeah. You got a point there, love. Well, it's a bit far-fetched. I'll see what he says. You could have tapped my phone.
Mr. Walsh, look, I promise you I'm a doctor. I have your notes.
I want Dr. Fenton.
This is getting silly. Why don't you just let me in and we can...
Young man! Look, I hate to do this, but I'm old and I'm cranky. And if you do have my notes, you'll know that I have terminal stomach cancer. So if you really are a doctor, I don't think you have much choice. Now, please, get me Dr. Fenton.
And I know I shouldn't have shouted, but she was just so disrespectful. You know, and then I felt so stupid afterwards. And Taryn witnessed the whole thing.
Well, what did Ash say when you told him?
Well, he wasn't very impressed for me. But then he was no help with the bullying thing either.
Well, I'm sure you and Ash and the school can sort out the bullying between you, but I can give you some advice about losing your temper with that woman. Or at least Kipling can.
What? The cakes?
Rudyard Kipling. Jungle Book. And a poem called If. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, the earth will be yours and everything that's in it. Or, if you want to take control of a situation like that, you've got to keep calm.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's just she got me so riled.
Well, relaxed, calm, collected.
I'll try.
And about Taryn, I know it's a tricky line to draw between caring and being overprotective, but it's embarrassing enough being a parent, let alone when you intervene.
Yeah. Thanks, Joe.
Oh, hello, Nick. Welcome to Joe Fenton's Advice Bureau. What can I do for you?
Not exactly advice. I just want to let you know that I'm interested in the partnership. Officially, that is.
Oh, glad to hear it.
I just feel that the time's right. Overdue. Look, I know you know about my past, but that's it. It's my past, and this is about the future. I'm the right man for the job. I'm experienced, I'm a team player, and I'm a good doctor.
Oh dear, bad day.
Yeah, not too bad. Still time for it to get worse.
See, that's the difference in you and me, Jimmy. You're a glass half empty kind of guy, whereas I'm a brimming, bubbling all over.
Don't tell me you're full of the Joseph Spring too.
Oh, don't even go there.
Is Joe free?
Nick's in with him, I think.
I'll give him a try anyway.
Taking everything into account, and although I haven't spoken to Julia yet, I think it's fair to say that...
Hey, sorry, Nick. Didn't know you were in here. Is this a bad time?
No, Jimmy, we're just finishing.
I'm just going. I'll speak to you.
You should hear them all at work. George is so excited. George got a secret.
Thank you.
Yes.
You think you're having an affair?
Oh, I am as well.
Yeah, me too.
Seriously, though, I hope they'll be supportive.
Of course we'll be supportive.
Well, there's a lot going on at the moment, you know, especially with organising a new partner and...
There's always a lot going on. When are you going to tell me?
What did he mean by one of them?
Don't know.
And kick him out?
Well, that's what he said.
That's not possible. Toby Walsh has owned that cottage for 30 years. I mean, last time I saw him, we were discussing freeing up some capital so he could arrange some home hospice care and which charities he was going to leave the rest to.
Well, presumably his wife will inherit.
Poppy? Well, she died 3 years ago.
But I heard him talking to her. Well, I mean, I couldn't hear her, but he seemed... Well, he did sound a bit paranoid. Maybe dementia.
Maybe the morphine making him delusional.
Yeah, I thought maybe that too. And as I was leaving, I did smell cannabis through the letterbox.
Cannabis? Well, I won't ask how you recognised it. Right, I better go round and see him. I'll get his prescription filled in on the way.
Well, I could come with you, you know, if you thought it would help.
No, don't worry. You've done your best.
Hello, Mill House Centre.
Hi, Mom.
Taryn. Why aren't you in class? Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's afternoon break. Can I go with Jazz and Nanny to play football at the break after school?
At the rec on your own? No, I don't think so. Yes, of course you can, darling. Listen, I'm off early, so get home by 4. And stick together. And be careful crossing that main road.
Thanks, Mom.
All right, bye, love.
Of course, it'll be hard work to start with. You know, lots of things to organise and think about. I have to do research in the evenings, keep up to date. Do you know, I wish they had had internet when I was a student. What?
They're right.
Who are?
Everyone at work. You are very happy and excited.
Well, there's lots to be excited about, don't you think?
Yeah, of course I do. And if you want me to embarrass you, I think it's inspiring too.
Oh, now stop. You're making me blush.
No, I mean it. You're following your dream. There's nothing better. I'm even a little envious.
Well, you could do it too.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not even sure I have a dream. Anyway, one at a time, eh?
Toby, it's me, Dr. Fenton. Joe, are you there?
Are you alone?
Yes.
Oh, thanks for coming, Doc.
Sounded like Fort Knox. Can I come in?
Yeah. I feel bad about bullying that young doctor earlier. It's not like me to take advantage, honestly. But desperate times. Oh, you don't mind, do you, Doc? I get so tired.
No, of course not. It's your cottage, after all. So, Dr. Clay told me you needed some more painkillers.
I finished the last lot. I suppose I'm getting through them a bit quicker as it goes on. To be honest, I've been smoking a bit of dope recently. I find it helps.
Well, officially, of course, I disapprove.
Well, officially, I disapprove too. I never drank much, never took any drugs. Really not much of a hippie, but there's something I disapprove of even more, and that's pain.
Have you thought again about the hospice? They could care for you properly there.
We're not leaving here.
I can help you find somewhere nearby. You can always come back and visit the cottage if you feel up to it.
You're in on it.
Well, I'm not in on anything.
You all talk to each other, don't you? They've put you up to this.
Toby, you know you can trust me. I'm your doctor and your friend. I'm not up to anything. I'm just me.
Sorry. Bit on the edge.
How much of that stuff have you been smoking?
No, it's not that. I've only used it a few times.
How about a cup of tea? Toby, tell me about these people who are trying to get you out of the cottage. How long has this been going on?
About a year, I suppose.
A year? Well, why didn't you mention it last time I saw you?
Well, no offence, Doc, but I didn't think it was much of your business.
Right. And, who do you think it is?
Well, I know who it is. It's the council. They served a compulsory purchase order on us. I want to drive some new road through here.
Leatherbridge Council?
I thought of fighting it, but what chance have you got? And then I got ill. I thought, well, I'll probably be dead by the time it's all happened, so I ignored it.
So it's really happening?
Today, if they have their way. So I didn't think it was worth doing the washing up. Or fixing a leaking tap, even though it's driving me mad.
OK. But my colleague who was here this morning said he heard you talking to someone.
That's them.
Well, maybe not.
Mr. Walsh, this is Doug Hornby from Leatherbridge City Council. Mr. Walsh, are you there? We do need access.
Look, go and talk to them, Doc. Tell them I can't be moved. Tell them anything.
I'll try.
But don't let them in, please.
Mr. Walsh?
No, I'm Dr. Fenton from the Mill Health Centre. I'm Mr. Walsh's GP.
Is Mr. Walsh inside?
Are you aware how ill he is?
I'm sorry, sir. There's really nothing I can do now that we've reached this stage. The bulldozers are on their way. If Mr. Walsh refuses to vacate the property...
Look, this is ridiculous. The man's dying.
I can only go by what I have in the paperwork. There's nothing in here about health issues or any other extenuating circumstances. All the notices have been properly served throughout the whole process, and despite all our efforts, we've had no response at all from Mr. Walsh. I don't know what else I can say.
Now, look. All right, OK. Just give me 10 minutes to talk to him.
10 minutes.
Have they come for me?
I'm afraid so. A man from the council and a couple of bailiffs.
Bailiffs? Yeah. Do you think I'm going to be one of those people you see on the news with tins of food and all boarded up and a shotgun? Don't be silly, Doc. I wouldn't to fly. We're both lifelong pacifists.
Toby, how could you let it come to this? What were you thinking of? Why didn't you just tell them you were ill?
I don't know. I got me head in the sand. Habit of a lifetime. We never open brown envelopes.
What?
They only ever bring bad news. Oh, sorry, Doc, I know it's stupid. We used to laugh about it like naughty school children.
But how can you not open it? Toby, let me arrange a hospice for you. It's going to get harder for you the sicker you get. You know that. And I'm not just talking about your body.
What's that supposed to mean?
Jimmy, the young doctor who came this morning, he said he heard you talking to Poppy.
Yeah.
And you keep saying we and us.
So?
Well, Poppy died 3 years ago.
Well, I know that.
He said he not only thought you were talking to her, but that you seemed to be hearing her talk back.
Taryn! Mummy G!
You think I'm bonkers?
Not at all, Toby, but sometimes the medication...
Piffle! You think I'm bonkers? Well, you can relax, Doc, because I'm old and I'm ill, but I'm definitely not losing my marbles.
So, Poppy?
Living on your own, sometimes you don't get to talk to anyone for days. So I talk out loud. I would sing, but I've got a terrible voice. Poppy always said I sounded like cats fighting. And it seemed most sensible to talk to someone in particular, so I talked to her. I mean, I know it's daft, but it is also comforting.
But you hear her talk back.
Are you married?
I was.
40 years I was married to Poppy, 30 right here in this cottage, and believe me, I don't have to hear her voice to know what she's saying.
But you keep talking about the council evicting us. You do know she's not still here.
Well, she is. You see that tree? Poppy's buried under it. She thought it would be nice for me. And she was right.
She's buried in the garden?
Yeah, well, a bit too hippy-dippy for you, is it?
No, it's just...
I thought so at first. But we're both atheists. Does that shock you too, does it? Well, anyway, we believe instead in small gestures of humanity. Generosity, respect, thoughtfulness, kindness, love. And I'll tell you something else.
What?
The garden has come on leaps and bounds in the last couple of springs.
But is it legal?
Completely. As long as you do it by the book.
And, of course, you didn't.
Not exactly.
How not exactly?
Well, you were supposed to inform the Department of the Environment, and you have to stick something on the property deeds. That's just red tape and rigmarole.
More brown envelopes.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I did do. I did make what they call a register of the burial, with the exact location of Poppy's grave, Poppy's details and death certificate. I just never sent them in. They're all still in the spoons drawer. Yeah. Oh. Maybe it's karma. We spent lives ignoring the establishment, and now the establishment's come to get us.
It all makes sense now. I'm sorry for doubting you.
If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too,
then yours is the world and everything that's in it.
Yeah, you know your Kipling.
I like that poem.
Mr. Walsh, Dr. Fenton, time's up.
Is there anything you can do?
This is your last chance, Mr. Walsh. I must warn you that we are authorised, if necessary, to force an entry in order to evict you.
This isn't just me being difficult, Doc.
Looks like they've cut off the services. We'd better go.
I just want to spend the last few weeks of my life as peaceful as possible. Is that too much to ask? Undisturbed by bulldozers and petty council officials and well-meaning hospice nurses. Dying is hard enough without all that to deal with.
I just don't know what we can do. They're here now and they mean business.
I just say something to them, Doc. See what you can do. Just a couple more weeks. Then I don't care what happens. We'll both be gone. And we got no kids. We got no family.
Couple more weeks.
It's too late, Dr. Fenton.
You might want to look at them. It's the register of a garden burial.
Poppy Walsh? Well, we didn't know anything about this.
No, Mr. Walsh was very remiss and he would like to apologise, but I'm sure you can write him a lot of stern letters about that. Meanwhile, I believe that to exhume a body you need to get permission from the Home Office, or is it the Department of Constitutional Affairs? I'm sure you can find someone at the council to advise you. Toby?
No motion, has she now? No force. She neither hears nor sees. Rolled round in Earth's diurnal course, with rocks and stones and trees.
Wordsworth.
The main man.
Toby, I've spoken to the man from the council, and he's spoken to all sorts of other people, and there's good news and there's bad news. The bad news is that the council will eventually get the permission they need to evict you. But the good news is that there's so much red tape that it'll certainly buy you the time you need.
Thanks, Doc.
Oh, and there is one other bit of bad news. I think you're going to have to get that leaky tap fixed.
Darling, are you okay? Who's done this to you?
He took my football.
Oh, man. Come here.
The Demolition Boys prepare to mash it up tonight at 7 here on BBC1. Next this afternoon, a fatal payback for a compulsive gambler in Diagnosis Murder. The one to watch tonight.
They say the